you just said right now. They love the culture, they love all these things, yeah, but they hate us. You know? And isn't that like being a bunch of hypocrites?
Yeah, but the thing is, the irony of it is that they don't realize they're being hypocrites. It doesn't compute to them, like, you know. And I'm sure there's things that we do. Like, there's things that we do. Like, you know how when you count something, you look at your hand and you start putting up one finger at a time.
Yes.
Well, if you're counting in front of someone else in America, that it doesn't mean anything. But in Japan, when you're counting someone with the back of your hand, it's like giving them the middle finger every time your finger goes up. That's why when you see them count, they put their palm towards you and start counting with those.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I didn't know that. That is definitely new. After I knew I was one fluent with the Japanese culture, so I didn't know that.
And there's other subtle things like, you know, when they get their sushi, if they ask for their sushi to be chopped up or something, if the server chops their sushi one time or slices it one time, that's considered rude, because it's basically you're saying, I can fucking cut you in half in one shot.
Interesting.
Like, what? But yeah, it goes all the way back to their, you know, very old culture of, you know, slicing someone's food with a single slice is like it's a rude gesture. There's so many ways. It's interesting. There's so many ways to offend them without realizing you're offending them. But the reverse is also true. You know, they can come over here as, let's say, tourists or something, and say something so fucked up, and they don't realize they're, you know, saying stuff that shouldn't, you know, said out loud.
Right. They're a little loud in how they do, or how they ask for help, or how they get rude. Like they go to the extreme of being rude. Like, yo, can you just chill? Like, yo, relax. You gotta pop up a vein. Jesus.
The culture is also different. Like in Western culture, we respect individualism and individual achievements, but in Japan, they focus more on the group achievement. So if the group succeeds, and the group is rewarded, but if, you know, like if an individual fucks it up for everyone, then it's considered a failure on everyone in the group.
Right, of course, yeah. And they look at that. That's fucked up.
It's like shame on the whole group. That's why they, you know, seppuku and suicide is still so common over there, because if they bring shame to themselves, they just brought shame on everyone who's around them and connected to them in some way.
That's horrible. I know it's simple cool, man. Shit, I'll tell you, deal with it. Deal with it, motherfucker. Shit.
What's funny is that my favorite character in the fighting game series Tekken is Yoshimitsu, and one of his moves is to commit seppuku, but he stabs you while he's stabbing himself.
Oh damn!
He'll turn and like back up towards you and stab himself, but it goes all the way through and cuts you too.
Right. I have no idea who made that fucking move. Damn. Damn. What came up with that idea? Like, really? Damn.
He was considered like a Japanese warrior in the early versions of the game, and then he's sort of like building on his story, and they made him like this alien type thing. He's like not from this world, if you want to say it like that. But he observes Japanese culture, so he has all these supernatural moves, but he still observes like the samurai code of honor and stuff like that. So one of his moves is seppuku, and the way it works is if he does enough damage to you with the seppuku, you dive before he does, which means he wins the round.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah, but seppuku is when when you commit seppuku because you failed in something, you know? But if he kills you, then he didn't really fail. So how does he... So why commit seppuku if he wins?
he commands a group of ninja called the Manji Ninja Clan, and they're sort of like their own style of ninja.
Yeah.
And it's all about deception. So even when like he's stabbing you, or stabbing himself, he's not really stabbing himself. It's like he's like faking it.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
So, and it's one of the reasons why of all the characters throughout the second series, he's the one whose appearance changes every single game. He's completely different looking every single game, because that's what ninja do. They take on new forms and new identities to blend in with the enemy. Whereas other characters, they may add like a stripe to their pants or something. That's it. That's all they change.
That's actually interesting. That's interesting to know. I wasn't really a Tekken fan, but that's actually an interesting background story on that character.
I always liked him because of the fact that he is so different. I always pick the characters in fighting games that kind of stand out, and they don't really play by the same rules as everyone else. So that's why I like Yoshimitsu in Tekken, and then of course Raiden in Mortal Kombat. You know, commands lightning and can teleport, do all that cool stuff. But never got into Soul Calibur. Just couldn't get into it.
Yeah, that's another one I never got into.
I just never had time, you know. You just cannot play all these games, dude. It's just not enough time, especially if you're a person who works and pays taxes.
I freaking, you ever played Samurai Showdown?
Oh, dude. I love that game. Especially the first.
I freaking, they did a remake, you know that, right?
Yeah, it's coming. It's either coming out soon or it's already out.
I think it's coming out soon because they just gave, Squish gave me the game Samurai Showdown 2 for free. The old school one.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, I got Fatal Fury Special, I got the Samurai Showdown 2 for free from Twitch. You know, and I was wondering why they gave this game for free, but it turns out because they had that remake coming out pretty soon.
Yeah, they're promoting it. Yeah, it makes sense. Dude, of course, you know, my favorite character in that game's got to be Hanzo.
Yeah. Hanzo's
ninja life.
Hanzo. That dude was no joke.
And it always cracked me up because his counterpart was the American ninja, Galford. And instead of throwing a shuriken or a kunai or some sort of like, you know, throwing weapon, he would throw his dog at you. He had like a wolf or something.
Yeah,
and he would tell the wolf to charge across the screen and bite you.
Yep, I remember that. He used to hate that fucking wolf. Then you got that female with the hawk.
Yes.
I forgot her name.
Nakamura. I think it's Nakamura, something like that. Nakaruru.
Yeah, she had that special move that she just hangs on her hawk and then does that spinning kick or whatever. Oh, like little bitch.
Yeah, she was tough. But I liked Charlotte. She was from France, and she had the fencing style.
Yes, I remember that one. Yeah.
She had like heavy armor, and she had a fencing sword.
I think, if I remember correctly, I think in a certain move, if you're able to do it, you could break her armor, right?
Yeah, all the characters had armor you could break, or you could actually, if you hit them hard enough times, you can actually knock their
weapons off.
Weapons out.
Yo, I'll be right back. I used the restroom pretty bad. Be right back, guys. Be right back.
soul, all in my soul, and I wanna scream more. Oh, I wanna scream, but grab me tight, take me away from here, baby, I'm tired. I don't want to feel so ill. Give me away, darling, just shine for me. I'm so tired.
All right, I'm back.
All right.
Yeah, man. So I kind of wish I brought some more snacks though. It's like late at night and starting to get hungry. But it's alright anyway. I'll probably get something before I go to bed anyway.
My problem is my fridge is full of all this healthy food, and I'm not in the mood for healthy food right now. I want some junk food. I guarantee you though, if I get hungry enough, I'll get in the kitchen and get me an apple.
You know, if you can still eat healthy and enjoy some, I guess, junk food. Like, yeah, it's just there's a catch to it.
Yeah, there's a balance. Like, you can't eat junk food all day long. You know, you have to like sparing.
Yep.
So here's the deal. I've been a good boy all day. I've been eating salads and fruit and shit. So I'm gonna go to the corner store and get some junk food.
Yeah, but even the fruits right now, it's not really good for you. I say that because fruits has a lot of sugar. So you're not gonna help yourself if you put too much imbalance in sugar.
Yeah, you don't want to eat it all day long. It's like, you know, you really only need to eat one fruit a day. But the only good thing about it is if you eat fruit that has a lot of fiber, fiber will slow down the digestion of the sugar, so it doesn't impact your blood sugar quite as bad.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's why you always want to have fiber. Anytime you have anything sweet, if you can somehow work fiber into it, it won't have the effect on your insulin levels the way sugar normally would.
Yeah, so, I mean, I got no problem. I love fiber breads and stuff like that, but some people seem not to like it. I'm like, come on, it's fiber. It's good.
Yep, or eat a high fiber cereal or something, you know, to go with it. Because what happens is, when it comes to your digestion, if you mix different things, like something that digests quickly, like sugar, with something that digests slowly, like fiber, what happens is it sort of evens out. So your whatever's digested quickly is limited to everything else you're digesting at the same time. So if you're eating stuff that digests slowly, sugar is sort of like stuck being digested slowly. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I didn't exactly explain that well,
but I get it.
Yeah, because I learned that when I was trying to lose weight the first time. I found that if I, combined fiber with sugar, it wouldn't cause setbacks.
Yeah, I need to lose weight though. I was actually planning on buying a bike this summer so I can ride around, you know, like I used to. I just didn't ride around anymore because it was giving me a lot of knee pains, you know. It's been years since I ride around, you know, so going back to shape is definitely going to be not a piece of cake.
Try swimming too if you have access to a pool or a gym membership with a pool. Swimming is probably one of the lowest impact exercises you can do. It doesn't hurt your joint.
Okay.
And it's just as aerobic. Just because you don't feel yourself sweating, you know, you're still working out.
Right. I don't know how to swim though.
Hey man, start in the shallow end and then work your way in. Get you some of those arm floaty things, dude. Fucking grown man wearing that shit.
Help me, I don't want to drown. I'll probably take a picture of that and send it to you guys.
Grab one of those big spongy straw things, you know, take it out in the deep end with you.
The Chaosbringer. Hey, one of those bubble things.
Hey man, people will fear you at that point.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Yeah, my mom never learned to swim, and it's because her dad thought it was the way to teach her to swim is to throw her out in the deep end, and she almost drowned from it. So she had like a traumatic experience from it. So she never got in the water again. But she got me to learn how to swim, so I guess I kind of made up for it. But I actually took to the water like I think I was like 4 years old, maybe, when I swam for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
I was a natural fish, man. It's like I had gills and shit.
I mean, you know what it is? It's difficult for me to swim because I'm asthmatic. For some reason, like the pressure of the water makes me really tired out, you know?
Yeah. Do you have one of those sleep apnea masks?
Actually, I was going to reviews because I keep waking up with gasping for air at night when I sleep. So
yeah, it fucks your sleep up, and you know they've actually linked poor breathing at night and lack of sleep to brain damage and Alzheimer's and all kinds of other end of life brain disorders and shit. So yeah, you gotta get that checked out.
I mean, I like to sleep because of my job, though. But I am going through insomnia. I went like last month. I actually had a really doozy. I mean, I went a whole week without no sleep. I think I only had like maybe an hour's sleep per day. It was really bad. Those are like the bad experience of my life. But
yeah, go talk to your doctor and have him set you up with a sleep apnea screening, and then if they see that you're eligible for a sleep study, then they'll put you in for a sleep study where they monitor you for like 1 night or maybe 2 nights, and then they can work with your insurance company, if you have insurance, to get you a sleep apnea mask.
Yeah, I think they were doing that before, but I forgot. I can't even remember what happened, why I stopped. Actually, I should have gone through it.
Yeah, because my stepmom and my dad both got one, and it really changed their life. It allowed them to get a full 8 hours of restful sleep.
Yeah, I haven't had 8 hours of sleep in years.
Yeah, once you get one of those, man, you feel amazing. Hell, sometimes my snoring's so bad I wake myself up from it. I'm like, who's there? Who's there? Who's in here with me? Oh, it's me. Plus, I'm in the market for a new mattress. This mattress I got is fucking ass. My back is hurting when I wake up in the morning.
Yeah, I can't sleep on a too soft mattress, and I can't sleep on too hard mattress. It gotta be like in between. A little roughness, but not too rough.
Yeah, they got some pretty good ones out there now that do a good job of like conforming to your sleep, you know, habits and your body shape and stuff. It's just you got to do some research. My stepmom's got one of those sleep number beds where she can press a button and it changes both the angle and how hard or soft the bed is.
Oh, nice.
Those things are fucking expensive, though.
Oh yeah, but you're paying for the best sleep of your life with those things. I'm probably gonna log off in about 20 minutes.
All right.
Let's say, you know.
I'm actually gonna go grab some grub, so I'll be back shortly.
Alright. Sounds good.
Than the words we say, the games we play. Can we know that we're not dreaming? We have this feeling that we can't explain. Do this every day, but love will find its way. I feel your presence, but I can't help but notice that you are missing where I need you most. I'm so cold inside.
So I'm looking for tigers right now. Currently trying to get some gills going because I'm really too poor right now. I can't even find the fish pool without some gills right now. So do a little bit of like farming right now. Hopefully I have enough to buy the fish pool and some baits. I already got the fish gear. Not the entire set though, but most of it, yeah.
We're in this together.
What the tigers? There it goes.
You are a little miles away, but I can still feel you here. Please, but is there more that we can do? If we really wanted to, can we make this more than you want me and I want you, but can I swim across these seas? We're in this together. 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 We're in this you are a million miles away, but I can still feel you here. Please,
they're not gonna break. I don't care how long it takes. I'll be there. And it was you all along, the one who gave me my song. All of this pain makes me strong. I'll be there.
Hey, what the hell is the tiger at?
You buried it deep. You closed your eyes and then forgot where you sleep. I'll find a way to tunnel underneath. I will
There it goes.
find you, find you, find you, find you. You held your heart up when you buried it deep. You closed your eyes and then forgot where you sleep. I'll find a way to tunnel underneath. I will find you, find you, find you, find you. You held your heart up when you buried it deep. You closed your eyes and then forgot where you sleep. I'll find a way to tunnel underneath. I will find you, find you, find you, find you. You held your heart up when you buried it deep. You closed your eyes and then forgot where you sleep. I'll find a way to tunnel underneath. I will find you, find you, find you, find you. Doesn't feel like yesterday. Feels so far away. Now you're gone out of my life. Gone without a fight. Simple things just take more heart to lay it down. Where would I start? These crazy days we ran the world. Sweeter moments, time stood still. It always seemed impossible. In the darkness of my mind, together we unstoppable. Forever light my skies. Chasing past and chasing you. When you're lost along the way, running on every cloud you gave. I'm chasing yesterday. Running on every cloud you gave. I'm chasing yesterday.
Oh, this fucking trying to find these tigers is hard. Oh, there it goes.
Diagnosing at caffeine. It's not sweet but genuine. Stirred up so it tastes sincere. Bitterness with cream. Oh, I've got a new wave coming on board with me. I've got a new score coming, bouncing round and round in threes. Built you up but now I'm falling. Pick me up from my feet. Write me off and wipe your finger. Baby, baby, not a chance in hell.
All right, I'm back. Got
Welcome
my
back.
sandwich and my chips.
Nice, nice. Welcome back, welcome back. Yeah, man, that sounds about good, man. I'm about to do the same thing.
Yeah, I'm on this health kick, but I ain't on it too much. You know what I'm saying? Like I find for some reason, like the first 3/4 of my day, I can stick to a healthy diet very, very well. But it's something about the end of the day, I just want to relax and just eat comfort food.
You gotta eat some food that you enjoy, you know, when you relax at the end of the day, you know?
Yeah, this is probably like my way of like cracking open a beer or something like that, instead of just eating salads all the time, and then drinking wine at the end of the day.
Oh, no, this is not my mule, this is my main character. I'm just trying to make some gills, because I ain't terribly broke. Welcome to the stream. Welcome back. No, I don't have a mule yet. I have a main character, which is this one here. That's about it.
Like, what would your mule's name even be? Have you thought about that?
It wouldn't matter because it's a mule, right? So
You can call him the Orderbringer.
oh, 75 at Nasami, but being I'm in Eden, I had to start all over again. So basically, I had to be. I'm at right now level 53 mage, so it's like starting all over again. I'm definitely level 75 in retail, because I've been playing the game for a long time. That's why when you see on my past videos, right, that was from the Sami server. Well, yeah, what's going on with you? How you been? Anything new with you? I got Cosmic Forge on Discord with me. Nah, just games all day.
So does Poe play on Eden?
Say it again?
Does Poe play on Eden? Is he one of a fellow Eden player?
I think he just watches. I forgot if he has a character on Eden or not. No, you just watch, right? Or you have a character in Eden? I forgot. Just games all day. I'm a former retail player. I played on 360. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, they shut down the service and all that. He's not in Eden yet. I say yeah because I don't know. Maybe one day he will be. So yeah, check this out. Earlier, man, you just missed it, man. It turns out there's another private server, right? That you know, that has the expansion for Wings of Goddess and Abysia, but at level 75 cap. And that a streamer was trying to get me into that server, which was Dr. Baller. I told him that I declined because, I mean, I said I'll watch the stream to check it out because he's on that server now. But I told him that I'm perfectly happy with Eden. And I don't have no desire or intentions of leaving anyway. But I'm gonna still check it out so I can have some knowledge of this new server that came out, you know. Okay, finally got a stack of 12 fangs, and it took me about maybe an hour just to get it. Without Treasure Hunter.
I forgot how much does that quest give you when you turn in your things?
I think, I forgot. I think it was 3,000 or 350, 2,500. No, sorry, 2,500. 2,500. I think it is. For every 4 fangs, I think it is. So you get like 7,500, I guess, in total. When you turn in the whole stack in. I'm just gonna go around. I'm gonna head right now and turn this in. On my way, I'm gonna kill this Saiga though. On my way to the Juno.
Okay, it says 3 fangs gives you 2,100, so there's 700 per fang.
2,100. Okay, right. Okay, there we go. Yeah. How much is it in auction right now? What's the value in auction on this?
So it's 8,400 gil per stack. As far as the auction, I'm not sure.
8,400 per stack?
Yeah, if you because that's considered 12 fangs divided by, and that's 3 per turn in, right?
You said 3, right? I think it was 4 fangs. Oh, no, I think it's 3, like you said. No,
Yeah,
you're right.
three fangs for 2,100 gil, and you can do that 4 times in the stack for 12. So that's 8,400 gil.
Okay, that's not so bad. Makes me wonder how much they sell in auction, though.
Yeah, if you see them for less than 700 a piece, buy them up.
Yeah, exactly. No, you're right. Not that I have the money right now for it because I'm stupid broke, but yeah, you're right. Would make sense. I'm gonna find out right now. I'm almost at the Juno zone anyway, so I'll find out. But I like your idea though. You said to me yesterday I'll create my own link show. I might just do that. Well, I'm gonna create a link show, you know, for streamers. I mean, for the people watching my stream. They want to join, you know. That way they can help me, you know, I can help them as well with power leveling if they need it as they join the Eden server. Or do things together as well, you know. Why not?
Yep, that's what Charleston did, and got him a pretty decent size link. Have you run into the Tiger NM yet?
No, the Tiger NM is, I think it's in the other side of the mountain, isn't it?
Yeah, he's on the west side of the Battalion Downs.
Yeah, you have to like, I know what you're talking about. Saturday, right? You're gonna be busy that day?
I'm actually off on Sundays as my one day off.
I'm gonna need your help in getting my AF for my remix done. You think you can help me with that?
What do you have to do for that?
Well, I already got the fee. That's already done. So what did Parallax cost you? 2 billion? No, it's actually currently worth 100K. And on the server, it's currently, at least last I checked. Let's check it out right now. I'm about to zone it to Juno, so I'm gonna look into it. But it's like 100K.
What are they asking about?
Parallax.
Oh, the spell.
Yeah. There's more people usually up around on Juno, but it's like late hours, so most people are in bed right now.
Right, and don't forget, since Urhgan came out, most of them moved to Whitegate.
Yes, yep, that is true. Let me see how much a stack of Frank costs. They're like 9K. just a few hundreds more. That's about it. Let's see how fast it sells. Alright. And with that, I have to log off right now because I gotta get some sleep for work. But everybody, thank you for coming on today my stream. I remember retail it shot through the roof when Abby came out because people farmed with Red Mage Tier 5 ice spells, etc. Oh yeah, I remember that. It was ridiculously expensive during that time. I've already had Parallax from like way before that skyrocket, you know. So, and I used it too. Like Parallax was a huge help, but Parallax is usually mostly helpful for physical damage. It's not really a reducing damage spell for magic spells. You know, that's what you got the shelf for. You know, Stone Skin and Parallax just helps. The Stone Skin helps with both magic and physical. Unfortunately for Parallax, it's really more for physical, you know? Not so much for magic.
Don't forget, if you can sub Blue Mage, you can get that cocoon.
Yeah, the cocoon is the same thing as Stone Skin, though.
It stacks with Phalanx, though.
Oh, that's right, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, you're right, yeah, it does.
It's one of the reasons why every now and then you'll see like a ghetto paladin. But instead of Paladin, they're actually Warrior, subbing Blue Mage. And so they're running around with Cocoon. And they could take almost as much damage as a Paladin.
Yeah, but they won't be able to dual wield. That's the only downside about it.
Yeah, true. But like I said, you could finally set aside your hatred for Blue Mage and level it up a little bit. You can make yourself a little sub job and run around as a Purple Mage. Finally be your true color of being purple.
You're funny, you know that? You got a smooth talk way of icing things together.
You can be a grape juice mage.
I'll think about it. It's funny though. But yeah, everybody, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm sorry that I have to cut it around this time. I mean, 2 o'clock is a.m. and Eastern time is like the deadline. I can't go any further. I gotta get up in 4 hours actually for work. But hopefully you guys join me tomorrow. I'm normally supposed to stream with Magic the Gathering on tomorrow, but because of today, the whole setup, how they all started late, I might consider just continue with Final Fantasy 11 tomorrow. So if you guys want to join me, that'll be great. Okay. Again, hopefully you guys can catch you guys tomorrow. Okay. Have a good night. Have a good rest. And Cosmic Forge, thank you again for the subscription. And I'll definitely see you tomorrow. Hopefully, God willing.
Yep.
Have a good night, guys.